Hi, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
Norm, welcome to Tip of the Day.
All right, Will, we both have glasses. Teach me something I don't know about our glasses.
Have you ever noticed that my glasses slide down and I'm constantly pushing them up and they slide down? And
yeah, it makes you look like a really big nerd.
Slide down and push them up.
Never happens to me.
Some people do it with their middle finger, but you know, it's inappropriate. It's because mine are thick and heavier, and also I have less of a nose bridge. I talked to the optician about it because I've had a lot of problems, and I said, hey, is there some sort of thing that you can put on the nose pads of your glasses to make them stick more? And he said, no, don't put them on the nose pads of your glasses. What you need to do is make the arms of your glasses stick more.
Stick to your head.
Stick to your head.
How are you gonna do that?
So what he suggested was some heat shrink tubing.
Okay, like what I have in my hands right now.
What is that stuff called?
This is just some, you can buy this at a hardware store. It's polyolefin.
Polyolefin?
Polyolefin.
Is that the new PlayStation coming out next year?
Polyolefin.
Oh, okay.
Polyolefin.
So yeah, it's heat shrink tubing. It's what you use if you're an electronics nerd and you want to bundle up a bunch of wires real nice or put a good end on something that you've soldered or something like that. It's real cheap. I bought this packet. I bought a couple of different packets just because I wasn't sure what size I would need. But it was like $2 or $3 for the packet. Yeah. And of course you'll need a heat gun, which I have right here conveniently, to shrink them down onto your glasses.
That's what we use to take apart the iPad.
We did use it to take apart the iPad. Good memory, Norm. The trick with heat shrink tubing is you want to use the smallest size that you have to get over what you want to shrink it over. So
you don't want to shrink too much. It's not going to contract.
It'll contract about half, but that's less than you think it is, and you want a nice snug fit on the glasses because any edges are going to irritate you and cause problems. Okay. So slide that on, and what I did, if you see this other side that I've already done, I wanted it to come up right around the bend so that it hooks on the back part of my ear, but isn't visible from the front because I don't want to look like some dirty hipster with masking tape on my glasses.
Exactly.
And to make sure I had the right size, I actually just went to Ace and I bought a variety pack. They had like 3 or 4 different sizes of heat shrink tubing in one pack. So I have a pair of scissors here somewhere. And I'm gonna just kind of eyeball this. What I'm doing is pinching the end of the glasses so I know where the end is. And then I'll use that as my guide. And if you're doing this, you know, normally you do both at the same time. Yeah. So you kind of just cut one and then use that to be the guide for the other. What I'm gonna do is put this on the end of my glasses, and this stuff melts or shrinks at about 158 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's not that hot.
Not particularly hot. Yeah. I think it's a little hotter than you can probably do with a hairdryer. You do need a heat gun, but you don't need a really nice heat gun. And I have this, it's a variable heat, but I have it on pretty much the lowest setting that we have. And if you'll look here, you can see I have it just over the wide part at the bottom of the frames. That's where I'm ending. It seems to grip much better if you do it there. And I'm gonna fire up the heat gun. All right. And of course, when you're doing this, you want to minimize the heat on the glasses because you don't want to break your glasses. They're probably much more expensive.
You know, the frames.
You're going to cause problems if you do that. I am on, so you can see I'm in between the 200 and 500 setting. You just want to hit this and be in and out as quick as you can. I'm very blind.
You probably won't have a second pair of glasses.
Yeah, I got to wear my sunglasses to do this, and you want to kind of get it even. Once it starts to go, you'll be able to tell real quickly because it'll just shrink right on there. See, it's already starting to happen. It's kind of like shrinky dinks. Is it starting to happen? I can't really see.
Yeah, it's definitely shrinking. Not completely hot just yet.
In retrospect, it might have been better to get you to do this.
All right, definitely wrapping around.
Does it look like it's pretty tight on there now? I can't really tell.
Yeah, pretty good.
Is it as tight as the other side? That looks pretty good.
Okay.
So your glasses are going to be really hot when you finish with this.
Don't put it on immediately.
You don't want to put them on immediately following. That is good advice. But what this will do is right where the glasses hook around the back of your ear, and you may want to go up higher or lower depending on how your glasses fit. It'll give a little bit more friction to what is a smooth plastic frame on my design. And it's basically the same stuff that companies like Oakley that make sunglasses use to make those super grippy side things. Yeah, exactly. So that's the tip of the day.
All right, well, let's close it out with some headbang.
Well, it still moves up and down when I headbang, it turns out. But it doesn't slide down when my nose gets sweaty, which is the important thing. Tip of the day, we'll be back later with more tips. Till then, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
See you guys later.
Bye.